Hello. I wanted to make some little like announcement thingy. I don't really know how I'm going to do this. I wanted to list out a couple of things that I want to try and improve for the next year, as I really want to push more into this YouTube stuff, but there are clearly some issues that I'm having behind the scenes that is reflecting onto that. I have a little script or something here on my second monitor. Christmas is gone. That was great. Not the fact that it's gone. It was a great Christmas. Fantastic Christmas. And I hope you all also had a decent Christmas. I'm very sorry that there wasn't any sort of video that was made for Christmas. I hope you all have a fantastic New Year as well. And I want to make some New Year's... I want to make some New Year's... Fuck me. I want to make some... I want to make some New Year's resolution for the channel, but I'm not necessarily publishing this just to cover my ass in terms of, yeah, oh, I'm not making content, oh, boohoo, I'm so sorry. No, I think I want to just put thoughts out there so I know I can, I don't know, it's fucking weird, but for 2026, for one, I want to push more videos out, and yeah, I feel like I could at the very least push, like at least record a couple of videos in a day and then start editing them over time. I feel like I could push out more videos than I am now, because what I'm doing now I feel like is not good enough. That I could do. And that's not to say, oh, I want to publish a video every single day. No, that's fucking impossible for what I'm doing. Unless I were to like schedule them and fucking, yeah, but by the time they come out, they become a bit outdated. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I do think I could at least push like 3 videos maybe every week, or, you know, every, hopefully like a nice handful every month. And the reason why I don't publish these videos is partly due to, you know, laziness, motivation stuff, or I just feel like what I'm recording isn't worth editing or even publishing. For the second thing, I want to be more independent with the stuff that I am making. You know, don't get me wrong, I want to make funny moments with friends, as that's, well, funny and very rewarding to edit and publish and to share. But I want to make more solo stuff and be comfortable doing that. And, you know, I mean, I literally just fucking recorded like some Half-Life Alyx stuff today, but I did not have any of the game audio recording, and I feel so defeated for that, so I'm making this because I needed to make this video. But anyway, and what I'm trying to say with the multiplayer stuff, if you've ever seen like what's his fucking name, that Omwrecker guy in like Vanos's videos, the guy with the stupid bunny player model. Yeah, no, that turns out that guy has a fucking name and a channel, but I didn't know that until after they fucking left making videos with them lot for such stupid reasons. But no, I don't want to be some guy who's just sort of in the background, or just the guy who's recording. I don't want to outshine everyone else, but I want to be, you know, one of the people who are being in the cog of the joke, or the cog of the funny machine. And the third thing is, I want to work my way up into getting monetized on here, as... Oh, Christ, I have no idea how long it is. Well, actually, no, I roughly know how long I've wanted to do this sort of thing, like, properly, because I want to do... this is kind of like a childhood dream job, as funny as that kind of sounds, and as funny as I'm sort of approaching it. To tell you a story, when I was 6 years old, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I know, very, very awkward little shit that I was. At one point, I found about games like, you know, Minecraft, Garry's Mod, and I found this one channel in particular called Venturian Tale. That was, it was like friendly family channel, family-friendly channel that played those sorts of games with their siblings. I recall at the time, yeah, I wanted to do that sort of thing. you know, without any sort of idea of monetization or making money or even what a job really was. Oh god, that's so funny. But obviously since then I've been moving around doing stuff. Opinions change, thoughts, interests, they mold over time. They make who you are in the little things that you take from them. But I think I've always wanted to do YouTube. And it's only really been more and more of an interest over time, especially when I first heard about, especially when I come across Tommy Ennett when he was getting popular with like the Dream recipes, which I was never really infatuated with Dream's stuff. I mean, I'm kind of glad. I don't really like the guy. There was something about him being, you know, I think we're similar aged, and I remember, you know, 2020, I watching his stuff and thinking, wow, wouldn't that be so fucking fun? I've been really trying to record stuff for ages now, whether that be just purely the thoughts and trying to motivate myself and trying to get comfortable and getting out of that shy bubble to do so, or just actually doing it. I mean, I have a video I recorded with my older brother ages ago, which I have privated because it's embarrassing. The editing is horrible. It kind of is like my first couple videos that I have publicly now. But with that out of the way, I do want to surprise with a sort of late offer, or like it's like a late Christmas present sort of thing for, you know, anyone who's interested. I kind of want to offer two things. The first thing is more myself. If you're a part of any sort of crew, or, you know, anyone in like that want to make multiplayer funny moments and they don't mind a bit of edginess and me saying borderline fucking acceptable stuff, I'd love to get in contact with you. Or if you know someone who's considering making like a little group or something like that, again, put them in my direction. I'd love to be a part of that sort of thing. I'm getting kind of very excited just thinking about, you know, that is if I even ever get any sort of invites for anything, but it's a shot in the dark. As for the other offer, I'm also want to kind of make my own little group, which I'll have in the description. There is a little form. It's very simple. Look, I don't like fucking forms, but I'm very particular about that sort of thing. I don't want to be making content with someone who isn't genuine and who just wants to do it for money, because that's not, I don't think that's what YouTube should be about. You know, beastification, all that, it's all plastic. It's all fucking very plasticky, and, you know, I don't want that. And I hope that someone also doesn't want that but still wants to make funny moments and stuff. With that said, I do want to clarify something. No, this doesn't necessarily mean that I am abandoning my friends. I do want to have them still involved with me and making content, because I feel like that those moments are the most genuine. Well, partly the reason why I'm even offering this is because it's very clear to me that I am at this point very much bugging people to be a part of these videos at the most inconvenient of times, where everyone's busy, and obviously everyone's doing Christmas and a New Year's stuff lately. I mean, obviously it's fucking December, but yeah, I don't want to inconvenience them anymore. That's not to say that I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. I feel awful because I do want to make more stuff with them. But it's very clear that I'm not able to, or at least not in the capacity that I would be hoping for. It's very heart-clenching, but at the same time, how can I make the content I might want to make without having to involve people who also want to make that sort of thing, with the potential of it not being as genuine as, you know, because, you know, people put on a mask for the, you know, OBS, the camera, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I just feel like that really fucks with me. But I will have a link in the description for the it'll be a Discord link where you'll fill out a few stupid questions. All I just ask is that you're able to respect UTC time zones, you know, recording within acceptable daylight hours and whatnot. due to my own personal stuff, and as well as other members who may be interested. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be in UTC time zones. It just means that you're able to respect those time zones. I also very much encourage that you at least make a couple videos with your friends, or just videos in general of you being you, whether that be solo or something a bit more collaborative. Yeah, whatever you're proud of, so I can know and see, that we have similar things in mind when it comes to this sort of thing. I am not quite sure what else to say. I think I've rambled on for a bit too long about this. I really hope that you all have I really hope that you have all had an amazing Christmas and will have an amazing New Year 2026. Yeah, I appreciate you all watching, subscribing. I do wish some more of you would interact in the comments and stuff, but obviously I don't really do that sort of thing myself when it comes to videos, so I completely understand. Like, subscribe, it's free, it's all that stupid crap. Contact me if you're interested, or yeah, I think I'm gonna say goodbye now. Yeah.